Hey guys, this is day 5 of the morning of trying to learn a language in 7 days. I just wanted to say that I got up at 4 a.m. today. Did work out at 6, so I'm kind of tired. Gonna be taking naps today. But I just wanted to say, um, so something I did was to study a little. I haven't studied yet, but I got to study today. Do the 2 hour studying. But that's a digression. Anyway, thank you for staying with me. I wanted to say I thought of a way to memorize states and countries in multiple languages, and part of it's the mnemonics where you use pictures, and also part of it is in fact the memory palace, where the first part is I'm going to have to come up with a standard mnemonic for each state as well as each country in English. It's going to be a standard picture for each one. And then I'm going to have to come up with a memory palace for each language or each topic. For instance, if I'm going to be learning the states in Uzbek, first I've got to come up with, the 50 states. Each of the 50 states has to have a standard pictogram or standard picture to remember the state, and they'll be used in any language I learn. Each one's going to be the same, so I remember whenever I see that picture, it's always reminding me of that state. So that's the first part. Also, the same with the country. Whenever I see that picture, it always reminds me of that country. Also, same thing with islands, prefectures, counties, cities, anything like that. It's going to be the same picture. If it's in English, same picture means it each time. So I'm going to have to remember that each time I come up with that picture. It's going to be the same for every language. It's going to be correlate. The second part is when I come up with the memory palace. For instance, I'm probably going to be using in my apartment Uzbek a lot because that's where I'm studying. I'm studying Uzbek in my apartment, so I'm going to use my apartment here a lot for the Uzbek. But I will have to associate each picture that has to do with the country or the state with the picture associated with the corresponding word in my apartment. I'll probably have to come up with more memory palaces for Uzbek because I can only fit so much in this palace because this is a small apartment. And because, there's a certain amount of furniture, I'm limited in how much I can store in here. Kind of like a file drawer, you can only store so much in a file cabinet drawer. You have to get more drawers. So I'm going to have to find more palaces, and those will have to be dedicated to Uzbek. And then once I have enough for Uzbek, I have to find even more palaces for the other languages. And I can reuse the palaces according to wrong weight, but only after I've cemented the words in my memory. So this is what the idea I had on here, day 5, which is have standard pictures in English that I use every time I'm trying to learn the corresponding word in another language. So just have in my mind set pictures that I always come back to so I can remember that word. But so I'm going to have standard pictures for certain words, certain geographical locations, certain topics.